Becoming a mother can completely uproot your sense of personal style. Over the past few years, I've worked with hundreds of new mothers who have felt their body completely change, their sense of self go through a wobble, their needs and priorities shift, and essentially they need a whole new wardrobe. So many mothers who I have as clients come to me and say, I've lost my sense of self, I have to be in leggings and sweats all day, every day, and I never feel like myself. I feel like I've lost a part of myself. Now, I've never been a mother, and I do feel like that is an important caveat, but I have worked with lots of these women and I've talked to so many of them and come up with solutions. These are the things that I have found work. A lot of them are mindset shifts, some of them are practical styling tips, but hopefully you'll learn something that helps. My name is Ellie-Jean. I help women curate their image and become unforgettable. My first tip is to do a mini dress up. I think so often we think that to feel good, we have to wear a full outfit. So you have to wear the uncomfortable jeans, you have to wear the little tiny top that perhaps shows parts of your body that have changed that you don't feel comfortable with anymore, that you have to do a full hair and makeup every day. And if you're not going to do that, you may as well not even try. But actually doing a mini dress up every day can bring you some sense of self and some sense that you are taking care of yourself, even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes. It's like almost acknowledging your own existence during this period, which can feel really hard when your entire life is about this baby and this child, and actually acknowledging your own existence can help a lot. So doing a mini dress up with something as simple as putting in a pair of hoop earrings, perhaps doing a makeup look, it doesn't have to be a full face, but something like concealer and mascara and a lipstick. Perhaps it is doing your hair, so using a Dyson on your hair and just giving yourself a zhuzh. Perhaps it is putting a real outfit on that day. Just doing one thing can do the world for you during this period in your life. And it takes the pressure off doing the entire thing, but it's like taking a second, acknowledge your existence, do one thing for yourself, and then start. This one, number 2, I talk a lot about with my clients, and it's stop worrying about ruining your clothes. I think so often, so many mothers go into this mindset of, I can wear that, when the baby's older. It won't get ruined then. And when it's older, I can wear that piece I love again. I think it's easy to forget that your entire life has changed forever. It's going to be 15 years before that child stops making mess of some description. And at 18, they still might be vomiting on you. So I think you've got to almost change your mindset around that. Stop saving your clothes for a time when your baby or your child isn't there, because odds are they're going to be. Because they are going to be a part of your life forever, and there's not going to be this future day where mess isn't an issue anymore. And I think instead you need to just wear the things you love, wear the nice things. I mean, question your assumptions. I had a lot of mums say to me, I need to wear trousers. Do you need to wear trousers? Do you always need to wear trousers? Or is it just that you're worried about getting a little paint stain on a dress that you quite like to wear? Because I think that we almost need to not worry so much about the little stains and the little messes. I think unless you're Taylor Swift, most people don't notice the little stains you have on your clothes. I live in the countryside. I often have little mud stains on the bottom of my jeans or on my knees. I'm an extremely messy, clumsy person as well, and I find that almost no one ever notices if I have a little stain on me, and it's a part of your life. And I think it's better to be wearing a dress you love that makes you feel amazing and get a little bit of grubby hands on it than not wear it at all. You have to be on your knees, you have to be on the floor a lot of the time, but things get washed and it's okay. So yeah, that's the first thing. It's okay. Stop worrying about ruining your clothes. It's okay if they have a little bit of mess on occasion, but also can you adjust your wardrobe into fabrics that are easy to wash, easy to go through the washing machine, easy to quickly wipe. Things like that can be really helpful just to take that pressure off yourself a little bit. And there is a lot of room between leggings and a fancy dress. Number 3 is invest in casual wear that makes you feel amazing. So I did this video recently about romantics and casual wear. So romantic essence is a kind of soft, sensual, womanly essence, and often we think of romantic as full glam. But this could be something as simple as having flared leggings rather than straight leggings if this suits your body type better. So let's say you had width in your frame or a curvy shape, you might want to opt for a flared legging instead. Something like an off-shoulder jumper rather than a thick hoodie, which doesn't do anything for your shape. Something like investing in a couple of soft pieces of knitwear, cardigans with a camisole, so you've got that little touch of personality while still remaining warm and practical. Do some browsing on Pinterest at cute, cozy outfits and try and pin some things which feel personal to you. 4. Create an easy makeup routine which integrates one aspect of your essence. So on this channel, we largely talk about different kinds of beauty, whether that be face type, body types, etc. But trying to bring in one element of your essence. So let's say you had ethereal essence. You might want to bring in a little bit of shimmer every day just so you feel like yourself. So yeah, if you're a dramatic, maybe you still integrate a bold lip. If you're a classic, perhaps you just have a simple bit of eyeliner just to add a little bit of contrast to your face. Have one thing that's attached to your essence, so you're displaying a little bit of personality without worrying too much about all your essences, all of your beauty types all together. I've lost track of the numbers. But next one, invest in trainers that make you feel good. I often find people wearing Skechers or the comfiest, easiest trainers you can find, and actually investing in a fashion trainer on occasion for when you exit the house can make you just feel that smidge more put together. Something like a leather pair of trainers. My favorites are ones from Moda Impel. Moda Impelle? I never know how to say that brand, but Moda Impel, I think. They have some incredible trainers which at sale time can be really affordable. They're really comfy, but they're just a little bit more fashion trainers than just comfy running trainers, and this can make you just feel a little bit more put together with just one simple change. Okay, the next one is a big one. This is pretty much a mindset shift. Don't focus so much on your tummy and do everything you can to hide it. As in, don't do everything you can to hide it. And that feels counterintuitive because I feel like everything on the internet will be telling you to wear big baggy tops, hide, hide, hide. But actually all this does is make it look like you're hiding. And instead, it's better to focus on your body matrix type as a guiding principle for your best lines. I think so often we imagine our body has changed more than it actually has. So often I see mothers who send me pictures of before and after they had their baby, and the only thing that's changed is perhaps they have a little bit more of a pooch than they did before, and that's completely normal and it's completely healthy, and or perhaps you've gained a little bit of extra weight. That doesn't mean you start wearing big baggy clothes that hide everything about yourself, because depending on your body matrix types, this possibly is drowning your figure and not making you feel your best. If you have narrowness in your shoulders and you've always had a narrow bone structure, going back to the lines which work best for you, just in a different size perhaps, or in something a little bit more comfortable, this is going to work best for you because you're still going to look put together and look like yourself. It's okay that your body's changed a little. You don't need to hide it. It's completely normal. It's still beautiful. You're still beautiful. So don't feel like you have to do everything in your power to hide, because it's not true. If you have a little bit of tummy poking out, who cares? Honestly, who cares? What people see is the overall picture of you, which is how put together you look and the outfit that you're wearing. You imagine everybody's looking your little tummy pooch. No one is. Nobody cares, because I'll tell you what, a lot of women have this, because a lot of women have given birth to babies, and it's so completely normal and ordinary. And yeah, you don't need to create your entire outfit around this one element of your figure. And I've seen so many mothers do this and then wonder why they don't feel particularly confident anymore. It's because you're putting your entire energy of getting dressed into this one change in your body, when actually focus on the entire picture, focus on feeling your best, and you will. Focus on the elements of your body that you love, that you're neutral about, and those are the things that mindset-wise you'll start to think about, and also you'll focus on enhancing those rather than hiding this one thing that you're feeling a little less confident about right now. Prioritize your hair health. It's completely normal once you've had a baby to lose some of your hair, to have thinning hair. It's a symptom that lots of mothers experience, so do what you can to redirect some of your beauty routine onto your hair. Thinking about things like oils to protect the bottom of your hair, thinking about your hair wash routine, how often you wash your hair, investing in something like a silk bonnet and a silk pillow to protect your hair so that you get less breakage at night, and avoiding things like tight, slick back ponytails, invest in claw clips. Things like this will keep your hair much healthier, and it will take time, but your hair will restore some of that health. So try and redirect some of your beauty routine onto your hair to restore that fullness and make you feel less nervous about the fact that your hair is thinning. Is completely normal. It's completely normal. The next tip is to be patient. It's completely normal for your body to be different. Rewear some of your favorite maternity pieces. You don't need to jump into a whole new wardrobe. You don't need to expect your body to bounce back right away. That's an insane ask. You're trying to take care of a new human who's completely soft and completely fragile, and they scream a lot, and it's completely normal if you're not focused right now on fitting in a workout and a routine. Even if your baby is like a few years old, it's completely normal that you're redirecting your energy onto that thing right now. So don't worry about bounce back culture. Be patient. You'll find your style again. You'll find what you love again, and it might not happen overnight, but it will happen and it will get there. Try and devote a little bit of me time every week into thinking about your style, thinking about your wardrobe. Get rid of the things that don't make you feel good, or archive them. Don't have them there when you can't wear them, and focus on building a wardrobe that fits for you right now. The next tip is to reassess your identity. Your sense of self may have completely changed, and that can feel really scary unmanaged. You can then find that you lose yourself if you don't kind of tackle this, if you lose that kind of connection with yourself, communication with yourself. It's important to take a moment to think about, who am I now and who do I want to be? So some questions you could ask. What have you learned about yourself since becoming a mum? I bet it's a lot. I bet you are not the same person as when you got pregnant. What positive new aspects of your personality have you discovered? I bet you feel that you've found a lot of strength you didn't know you had. I mean, you've pushed a human out of you. Either that, or you've had a human cut out of you. These are pretty intense things to go through. So you are definitely stronger than I bet you ever imagined. And the strength continues. You have run on a lack of sleep. You have this entire human who's now attached to you. That takes a lot of strength to be able to cope with, and you're doing it. So take a moment to think about those things. Who am I, who I didn't even know I was before? What do you want out of life now? I bet your goals have dramatically shifted. Perhaps before all you ever wanted was to travel. And that could still be a part of your future life, but how has that vision changed now that you have a baby in it? Perhaps you used to see yourself as a corporate girly. Perhaps you still are. Just taking a moment to think, what do I want out of life? Again, I think is important for finding that sense of self, acknowledging your own existence. I think having a baby, everyone in your life suddenly talks about your baby. I've seen it where people almost forget that you exist. They're thinking about your baby all the time, about you as a mum, and you almost feel like your old self ceases to exist. But it doesn't. You are still there. You do still want things out of life, and at least acknowledge to yourself what they are, and acknowledge your own existence to you, even if it sometimes feels like no one else does. I think that these things can help you to assess your style roots. Perhaps you have more understanding of your style roots now that you've gone through this. Perhaps what you want out of fashion in your wardrobe has changed. This is the moment to think about that, and then you can think about reorganizing your wardrobe to reflect this. And my last tip is to create some outfit templates. The things you do in your life might have changed. For example, I have outfit templates right now for clubbing, going to dinner, going to the pub, working from home, and going up the city to go shopping. These are pretty much the things I do in life. Your life possibly looks very different now. I mean, when I become a mum one day, it's probably going to include taking my child to school or playgroup, going to visit my friends at their house, going to visit family, working from home, being with the baby at home, painting, going outdoors, going on walks. So anything that you do in your life now, try and think of an outfit template for it. What does it need to consider? Do you have to wear trainers? Like going for a walk, you need a good trainer-based outfit. I'll tell you someone who's really good for this. It's the Anna Edit. She's also a mum, and her Substack has lots of outfit templates of the things she does. And I also think she did a video as well on outfit templates for different seasons. So I'll try and link that in the description, because I think that's a really helpful concept to have some basic ideas of what do I like to wear in these different scenarios in my life. I hope you've got something from this. I hope I come back and watch this one day when I have a child and it comforts me as well, because I'm sure I'll struggle with a lot of this. And I come to you humbly with this video as someone who hasn't had a child. I know that there is a lot that I can't understand, and every single mum has their own experience as well, has their own struggles to do with their own baby, their own body, their own family. And I just want to say you're doing great, and I am absolutely in awe of you and what you are doing, and I think you're doing a really good job. Thank you so much for watching. I think you'll enjoy this video, which is something along the lines of brutally honest style advice for you in your early 20s. So if you've enjoyed this video, I think you'll enjoy that one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.